Music in the Bottle podcast, episode 153. We in the building. We back. We kind of doing this little thing 2 weeks in a row. We got a couple of repeats, and it's funny because the way that we started the podcast, it came the same way. So shout out to the guy George. He was on episode 6 and episode 152. Debo Cotty, episode 7, and now 153. Welcome back to Music in the Bottle podcast, my guy.
Appreciate y'all, man.
How
Respect.
you doing, man?
Came back around, you feel me? That's how we do it, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's the power moves only. That's how it be, man.
Love to hear it, man. So what's up, man? How's life? Well, I guess before we really get going, congrats, man.
Yeah.
Just had a baby.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. Blessing for sure.
100%.
Grinding, tired and busy. Ripping and running, man.
I feel it.
It's all balanced now, so
100%.
yeah, we locked in.
Love it. So just going back to what we did for episode 7, obviously that was a little bit more of an intro into what you were doing. You did touch on some of the merch, and you were starting to do a lot of that with your shows, handing out free merch at shows. You were starting to build the brand like a little bit more, but let's fast forward to where we at now in 2023. Like the brand looks like it's booming. So
yeah,
kudos to you in the grind, but let's just touch a little bit on like the process from the last time we recorded to where we are now with the brand, how you've like kind of like expanded and just kind of like gotten the merch in front of like a multitude of people, whether that's friends and homies or whether that's Sada Baby, whether that's this artist and the other. But yeah, just touch on a little bit of how that brand has progressed since May of 2020.
Man, it's been a road. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially like traveling. Like, you know, I see y'all be going to state. That's really where it's been at for real, as far as like networking, traveling. Is it a cameraman, as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Engineers, just, you know what I mean, civilians, whoever, like just really just expanding and letting the brand be known. But like Power Moves Only, that's really just a lifestyle for everybody. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing about it. It's so universal that it don't even matter. You can be young, old, whatever race. It's so diverse, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's so easy to just kind of like touch the people and tap in with them so they can engage.
100%.
And that's really what I've just been doing. No matter if I'm just chilling, going to the store, if I'm going to the studio, if I'm, you know what I'm saying, like events. Yeah. Like sponsoring events, you know what I'm saying? Like Camp Teo and them, shout out to them. So they be definitely helping like throughout the city, stuff like that. And then it's just like just expanding really, bro. Just doing that.
No, that's dope.
Just staying organic to the brand too, though. Right. I think that's really the catch, because a lot of people be like, "How you be selling all this stuff?" It's like, I mean, I'm just really just been chilling. I'm just really just staying true to my, you know, we went to high school, bro. So I really been the same person since 100%. Then to now. So
100%. And again, like I said, since that episode that we recorded in 2020, like I said, you had a couple products, or you had a couple shirt lines or like shirt styles, but like I said, I like since then we'll get into the drink in a bit, but like you got the drink, you got keychains, you got stickers now, you got trucker hats, you got hoodies now. Like before, it just felt like it was just t-shirts, right? And you were still pushing that to everybody though. Like, like you were still getting it to people at their job, you were still getting it to us. Like we tapped in and for sure. I think I bought like the Black History Month shirt. So like it's the just classic. Been so it's just been dope to see the progression, and like kudos to you in the grind 100%. Obviously with events that Wayne is tapped into with Camp Teo and things like that, seeing you at that, just seeing you all over the city and all over the state and throughout the country has been super dope. It's
just growth, bro. Just learning the game, learning business for real, bro. At the end of the day, it's been about business. Like learning how to just maneuver through like just the companies and just socializing, you know what I mean? Socializing is like the most important part to networking, you see what I'm saying? And it'll lead you to people tapping in and right now or tapping in 10 weeks later or whatever, 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just been engaging with the people and just even through the music. So like the music is more inclined with the merch. So it might go back and forth, vice versa. Somebody might tap into either one first and then, you know what I'm saying, it will go back. And then I got a catalog anyway, so I just be trying to like just dropping more music now. So I'm back in that little motivation bag. So
yeah, you talked on that last episode too how like you you kind of have these like waves where like you pushing the merch heavy, and then after the merch push and people are tapped in, then it's like, all right, now I'm gonna drop an EP on them, or vice versa, like you going music heavy, and then
Yeah.
it's time for a new sweatshirt release or something like that.
Yeah,
So is that
yeah,
still the
that's the
process?
catch for real.
Yeah.
That's really the catch. Like, it's just so easy to drop music now, so it's so saturated. It's just like how you make people engage with you. Everybody's rapping, and then you just rap, and then it's over, and then you be like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, and you feel like you forcing it too much. So at that part, like, yeah, the music is my passion, bro. You know, I've been doing that since back then, like, so '08 for real, like. So at this point, it's just like, all right, how can I get the people just to fully follow the movement, follow, like, make it a lifestyle, like
Yeah.
what y'all doing, what everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really power moves only for real. I'll
Yeah.
just be happy, like, man, that just made me like turned
Yeah,
up for real. I'm like,
100%.
you there, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Your little bro, like, he out there, like, everybody working, like, and
Power
finding their
moves.
own vision. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, no matter what you trying to do, like, so yeah.
Super dope. So we touched on the merch. Obviously, you added a little bit more to the catalog too. Let's talk a little bit about the drink.
Yeah, I drank. Man,
So how did that get
I don't
started?
even be drinking it for real, for real. It's too much. Like, I know how it's good because I like how that's how I used to make my Kool-Aid back then. That's really what it is. It's me and my partner, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Music TAC, you know what I'm saying? Keith, you know what I'm saying? He out here, OG. So we pretty much locked in on that and just kind of like just pushed the brand and saying like he got the potion, I got the Kool-Aid. He got other products too, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Other like shroom juice, all that. So you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So it's
Yeah,
beyond
so how
that.
did that? So like, how did that come to fruition? Like you was just tapped in with him in general, and then y'all said, hey, let's like collab on a drink, or like
Yeah,
how did
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That was my partner, just locking in with him, just really just like I said, networking, engaging. I'm just like, bro, I see what you be doing. Like, we need to like lock in, get some motion. Like, he doing everything, butter, all that. So I'm like, he got his own Kool-Aid too,
Yeah.
Mr. TAC. So I'm like, if I do like a partnership with him, and you know what I'm saying, we just break bread and just keep building it. You know what I'm saying, but the hustler I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rip and run and tap in and here, take a free one just so you can come right back. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really just like the streets. And that's how you know what I'm saying? I was just being out there in the streets, ripping and running, doing what I was doing. So, like, if I just switch that mindset to doing my own products, legal products at that. So, like, you know what I'm saying? That just make it even easier and smoother in
100%.
life.
Yeah.
Like,
Big facts.
so that's really what we've been on now. It's been booming. Really just trying to just push it, keep pushing. It's been like, what, 2.5 years now, really, with the drink. So,
Yeah.
and then really I just been trying to tap in with like public figures and celebrities, stuff like that, to kind of like get them to try it out, give it more engagement. And then, you know how social media is. It's easier to, if they're drinking it, you know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Yep.
Like when I had Sada Baby drink, he really just picked it up and drunk it. Like, I'm cool with his manager, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Wayne. So it's just really like that type of networking. If I can get to that person, it'll just all blend in. Like, so
Yeah, that's really
he chugged that boy. He chugged it right in my face and was just like, bro, that shit good. What's your name, bro? And man, you know, it was after their basketball game. They had like a basketball tournament out there in the D. So it was him, Skilla Baby, Babyface E, you know what I'm saying, a couple other hoopers and shit. So like, it was cool.
Yeah, man, you like touched on like just that networking piece. It's like really, the pod isn't where it is today without the networking and the connections. We even talked about this last week. Like, like I met George through Darryl, which led me to Wayne, which led me to meeting everybody here at Carbon Stories, which like seeing how dope this community is as far as creatives, or like as like a creative, like there's really people out here that'll tap in with you, that'll allow you to like be your own person and to do your own thing. And it's just been dope to see, like I reach out to somebody and then they know another person that can get me connected on something else that I'm working on, and I know a person that can get them connected on something. So that networking piece has been very crucial as far as like since COVID too. It was crucial before COVID, but obviously you had to really tap in a little bit more because we weren't really outside like that during COVID. But even moving to a post-COVID kind of era, like that's still what we doing. Like we tapped in through DMs, we tapped in in person, but it all starts kind of with that DM connection, or that that tag on Instagram or Facebook or
y'all social media going. That's how I see it really going up. I'll be on Instagram more than the other stuff, Facebook and all that. So I see the engagement y'all be doing through the Instagram with the. You know what I'm saying? It's a community for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if people really knew, like, it's a big community, like, nationwide, globally, for real, nationwide, international, all that. But, like y'all definitely been tapping in. That's really how you got to do it.
Yeah. And like I said, you speak on community, like, when it comes to wine, like, it's really this, like, very niche thing, or, like, niche thing. Like, obviously, like, it's always been the rich old man's beverage, but honestly, since COVID, it's really been turning into more of everybody's beverage, right? Obviously, I think last time you were on, you had E40's wine. Obviously, we tapped into Snoop with 19 Crimes. We got the Death Row Records Red Blend right now. So, you see NBA players tapped in. So you're starting to see more of this minority thing come with wine, and I think it's just making it more accessible. And, like, that's what we're doing on the podcast. And it kind of goes, like, with everything. Like, you make things accessible to the consumer, so they can understand it. And obviously, you have such a accessible method or message where the grind never stops or power moves only. Like, it's worldwide. Like, it's not like it's not like this is one thing that's centered around you. Like, it is around you, but everybody can understand what that message is. So super fire, man. And again,
appreciate it, man.
Like, I commend you. Like I said, we do this podcast, and like I said, I listened to episode 7, like, on the way here throughout the day today, and just to see the progression, one, from where we are now. Again, big ups to Wayne. Wayne cooks everything in the back end for us now, gets us looking right on camera, gets everything pretty much cooking, and we've seen a jump on social media from that. But again, like, that's just another connection. Like, Wayne knows people that I don't know, or vice versa. Like, I know people that Wayne doesn't know, and now we're all connected in this big circle. So other than the drink and obviously the merch, so any new projects on the way, or what's going on with music?
I'm actually working on it. I got so much music in my files, bro. It's just like I'm just been trying to balance it out, like as you just said with the merch. I be saying to myself, why drop music if everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, the streaming is not even where it's at no more. Like, the merch and having a product, and you can tell everybody's like, all right, now I got to drop some merch. There's a lot of artists that just dropping merch now because they realizing they ain't making no money off the music for real. So, you know what I'm saying? I kind of learned that early. So, but it's just a passion for me just to just drop music and work. And I got stuff from, like, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Cash Clay, he an engineer, work with Migos. Made Kelly Price, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mike Gosselin and Cali, you know what I'm saying? So I got big top Billboard engineers and shit like that, like Grammy nominated and all that. Like, so it's like I'm working. It's just trying to orchestrate it the right way. I don't want to just drop stuff. And that's the problem now. 100%. Everybody just dropping something. You can drop something tonight and tomorrow, and then, you know what I'm saying, SoundCloud. And then it's just like, it's so saturated now. From the time I was doing it for CDs, you know what I'm saying? You had to be authentic. Like, hey, I got a whole CD right here, $5, $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my mindset is just different. So I'm been working. I just dropped a track like 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. Free Biz. You know what I'm saying? He from Lansing, No Peak Biz. So it's called Having It. Blue Strip produced it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm been working. It's just trying to find a way to just drop it the right way. I got a tape dropping. It's called Overtime. And I just, I drop music when in my own movement of life. Like, that's how I've been doing it. If you kind of, like, watch my catalog, like, from The Grind Never Stops, Progression, you know what I'm saying, Food for Thought. It's all, like, messages throughout each timeline of what I've been on. Like, you know what I'm saying? This moment right here is, like, overtime. You feel me? Like, really ripping and running. I don't even have sleep no more, bro. Like, it's that serious. Like, I don't know if people, I ain't capping. Like, it's great. Now I got a newborn. So I got to even balance that out on top of business, pre-orders, and then we do everything in-house too. You know what I'm saying? So it's about all balance, like, and I just been on this whole run of just, like, ripping overtime, like, putting OT in, OT, like, and just everything, life, work, You know what I'm saying? I'm treating this like sports, bro. Yeah. Like, and it's football season. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's just that I'm in that mode right now. Like, that's why I say, like, I feel like just dropping the music is like a blessing. Everything is in motion. Yep. In the right way. You feel me? Right. So it's just like, let me just drop.
Yeah. So for the listeners, like, obviously we go through shit a lot, like, through our day to day. Like, obviously the podcast is something that we get to do. We get to have fun with it. It's, getting to the masses. People are starting to send us wine, this, that, and the other. We're getting some sponsorships here and there. We're doing events. But obviously, like, I work at a winery too, like Monday through Friday typically, or, I'm married. Like, we all got something outside of, like, that passion project.
Facts.
And you touched on balance, like, how do you balance everything? Like, do you, like, stick to a schedule? Like, is everything in your phone? Like by the hour, by the, like, yo, like, I got this schedule. Like, do you just?
I mean, man, it's all around, bro. I actually just surround myself around positivity, bro. Mm-hmm. I learned that, like, it's so much that you can get yourself into, and it's like, all right, bro, what's important? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really important? So I'll be trying to break everything down. Of course, as a kid, and I was definitely the kid first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, let me get that done. Stack up, get all of that out the way. She ain't got to be tripping about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get that. Then, all right, let me make sure the crib is good, like the foundation, you feel me, your stability, like all that counts, you feel me, like paying bills, like car notes, you know what I'm saying? Like all the regular life stuff. If you got stuff going on, that's regular life. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like that stuff. And then I work at Amazon, bro. That's like another little hustle I be on, bro. So it's like all that in one, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Try to drop the music, find a way to go in the studio. You know what I'm saying? To find the time. Then I got pre-orders or people custom order. We do everything in house, bro. So custom orders and stuff like that. So finding the time to find a way to make the orders is the labor. You know what I'm saying? You get your car fixed, you got to pay it's the labor. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So that's where that come in. It just it's a lot, bro. So, but I'm actually like built for it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I learned myself to build myself for it. Like, and that's what I've been on. Like, that's why I'm so like over time. Like, it's that time, bro. Just for everything.
Bro. I feel it. I love it.
So
I love it. So for the listeners, if y'all listening, overtime coming soon.
Yeah, for sure.
But touching back on like where we from, man. Like, we grew up in a place that wasn't necessarily like I think of like our hometown, and I think it can go any hometown. Like, you can get stuck in the wrong situations there. You can be stuck in the same place for just quite some time, and just to see, even if you move out of the city for like an hour out of the city, like we are or have done, like that's still a different experience from what we're used to, or that same old shit that you get or can get stuck in like back at home, which is the main reason why like I wanted to leave. And shout out to my bro, like I was like, yo, like if you want to go to Texas, like just do that.
Just do it.
Because if you don't, you really gonna be here
procrastinating. Then you like, I lost my little slide out.
Yeah, but it's always, I mean, like you move away, but obviously like we know that that's where we grew up. That's where, we kind of like.
Oh yeah, you still gotta tap into the crib.
Still gotta tap in and get back home, see family, do all that. Which I've noticed with you, like you tapped in here for sure, but like you still back at home, like really giving back to and like really
try to, bro. Yeah, I try to, man. Our Lansing's something else, man. It's so small. Everybody know this. No one person didn't know. It's just like, all right, and then you went to high school with you and all that, and middle. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go, and that's just out here. If you was in Grand Rapids, it'd be the same way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just about really just all right. It's been how long we been out of school? What's really the word? Like, you want something? You trying to build? You trying to evolve? You trying to do something? What? Like, and that's really all I've been on. But I've been working with Moneyball lately. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Moneyball.
You know
what I'm saying? Dez and Ron. So I've been working with them. They really push, the community. So the city heavy. And they make jerseys, all custom jerseys for everybody. Like, for all the colleges, the middle schools, high schools.
Yeah. Like, I think back when we were in school, like, I think we had, or like they had just sponsored Everett. Like, I don't know if it was just the whole, like,
well, he went to Everett, so he kind of does the basketball clinics and all that. I was in the basketball clinic that back then, like freshman year type.
Yeah, so I think when I played, I think our stuff was sponsored by Moneyball, and then
Yeah, our jerseys, yup.
and then like to see the progression, like even again from back then to now,
Yeah, cause
now like the whole state is like
yup, the
sponsored by
state,
yeah,
other
yeah,
states,
it's
yeah, they make Ottawa Hills. You know what I'm saying? They
okay.
make their jerseys right now
That's
in
fire.
GR. So it's Battle Creek, couple of high schools out there. You know what I'm saying? They just really, you pay attention, you find the logo. They
Yep.
really everywhere. But
Yeah, it's a
you
brand
know what I'm
that's
saying?
very recognizable
Yeah,
now
and
for
they just
sure.
role models for me as far as entrepreneurship. You
Yeah.
know, you seen them been doing the business back then. So it's like 2002 when they, you know what I'm saying? It's 23. So
Right. Yeah, they've been
at this
grinding.
point, like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? They got the little headquarters now. And then I just been working in there doing like pop-up events. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to like just bring people from the city, just pull up. You know what I'm saying? You can shop with them, shop with me.
Yep.
We still winning. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
They winning, I'm winning. Everybody breaking bread. Everybody still supporting, pushing the community, bro, pushing the city. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that for the past, 2 months. And then I still go take trips, bro. I take trips almost every other day. Like, if people, I don't be just saying it, though, because I just be just in and out. It's really a straight shot, you know?
I know. That ass, bro. Like,
96,
bro, like
you
I
be
go
done,
home.
you be back fast as hell.
Bro, like I go home and I text I call my mom. I might let Calvin or Eric know because those are my dogs.
Yeah, shout out to them. Yeah.
But like even sometimes like I don't even text them. Like it's just I'm going straight to the crib. I'm stopping to see moms.
Chop
and
it
then I'm
up
out.
and then
And
cause
then I'm out and back on the road.
man, I wish it was just more out there like that to
Yeah.
just utilize it with. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's like we kind of got that advantage for being in best of both cities type thing. We
Yeah.
can just travel and move around real quick, still tap in, and it's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not stuck.
Yeah,
I can't.
and like going back home too. Like I said, there's like again 3 people that might know I'm in the city. Like maybe 4 at that. But like, and it's not because like I don't fuck with nobody, but it's just because you know, again, like where we come from, it's just a city that niggas just be on some shit sometimes. So like I try to stay away from
It
any
be like
of that.
TikTok. It be wasting time.
Yeah, it's just
Half of them,
I don't got time for none of this.
So that's why I learned. I said surrounding yourself around just
100%.
people, around energy that you just trying to just, you know what I'm saying?
That's
It
all
just makes your
facts.
day way easier, make your grind easier, make your, you know what I'm saying, your
So,
mindset, who
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, your circle, your people.
Yeah, like I said,
You
if
gotta
I,
make it smaller. You gotta make it smaller.
100%.
Like,
Yeah, like if I run into somebody like out and about in Lansing, then it's cool. Like we dap it up, we chop it up. But it's like I'm not letting anybody know that I'm here unless you in that tight knit circle that I got. Which, like I said, it's only 4 people deep. So like if you ain't in that, then you might not even catch me in this.
nah, for real. And
But-
see, and that's how I was just chilling. You know, in high school, I was just like just chilling. I ain't had no crew or whatever group I was in. I was really just to myself. So I was like to anything, to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm going home, it's the same way. Now they see the brand though.
Yeah.
Because they on that social media so
Yeah.
heavy now. So it's like, oh, I'm like, yeah. Y'all should have been paying attention back then though, but I don't know why when it always gets to that level, people want to tap into that fact.
Always happens.
You could have been watching the progression and then salute it. Like how I seen
Right.
y'all doing it from day one. You said episode 7?
Yep. It was
Like, come on now.
episode 7, bro.
Like, it's that simple. Like,
Crazy, man. Well, yeah, like I said, Debo Cotty back on the podcast. This is episode 153. You got music on the way, working on. I saw the Windbreakers coming back to.
yeah, them do the classics. You
Let
know,
people know where they can find you and what's next or what's coming.
Yeah, man. Really all social media platforms. Majority Instagram. A little bit of Snap and all that, but at Debo, Debo Scotty, and that's Debo Scotty. YouTube, same way. You just put the $, and that's the whole logo. Don't forget the $, because if you don't put it on there, it won't pop up. So I had people do that. I can't find it. Did you put the $? No. Okay.
Don't
and they
forget
put
the
it in
fucking
there and
dollar
it pop
sign.
up, and it's really that simple.
I feel
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Power moves only. The grind never stops. Music in the bottle podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Carbon stories, all that. You know what I'm
All
saying?
that.
We out here.
We
For sure,
here.
for sure.
This is 153. Peace.